Hey guys, it is Cryptex here. So today what I wanted to talk to you guys about was my dream console really, and this is not a topic you will probably have heard many other places, and if you have it won't be in the same context I've been talking about it. This is an idea I had to bring a video to you guys about what I thought would be the next generation, sort of after your Xbox Ones, your PS4, your Wii U's, what I thought would be the next generation of consoles coming out from Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and possibly some other brand new company that we have never heard of yet. So what I wanted to talk about was sort of a console that was, I say this sort of very openly, not actually a console. It will be a sort of online, possibly a offline, go into a store and talk about this. It will be, you can go online to a web store and there will be a long list of different parts you can choose from for your new console. So this makes your new console fully customizable. You will have a choice, basically a choice of your price point, what you can afford, and what games it will be running, what quality it will be running, how fast it will run, and also what sort of power it will have to do apps and sort of cycling around through your everyday style stuff. So what I was thinking this would happen like is that you'd have a sort of online web store where you would go and you could also pick up parts of your console if you wanted an upgrade. So I was thinking a top range spec sort of be an Intel i-Core, Intel i7 processor, which I like to use the top range of sort of computer processors, and then at the bottom range, I'm not going to say a processor, but there are some lower end processors that are very, very affordable, such as some of the AMD series. So this is basically going to be, like, I'm not sure how to explain this to you guys, but in my dream world there will be a console that you will be able to, anyone will be able to afford. So say I had, I'm not going to go for a very low number, say I had £300 to spend on a brand new console. So this console that I would like to buy will have to have a 8 gigs of RAM. It will have to be running the latest Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo OS, and it will have to be running sort of maybe a Windows application sort of compatibility app or a Mac compatibility app, something like that. And it will, I'm not sure how to explain this to you guys, but it will be able to play games that a PS4 could play that what used to be exclusive to that PS4. If say I went and bought a processor that was compatible and ran both those games, then it wasn't restricted to one of the other games. You could also buy your desired disc drive. Say you didn't want a Blu-ray drive and you didn't even watch Blu-ray DVDs anymore, you either downloaded your films or you could simply just watch the DVD. You could choose this function and it would probably cut the price down, and so there you have a cheaper console instantly. So this enables anyone from any background who maybe you don't have a lot of money, maybe you do have a lot of money that you want to spend and that you'd be interested in spending that money. So some of you may think, well, this is just going to be unfair because the people with the most money will get the most advantage, and I'm sorry to say it, but that is actually what happens now. If you have the money to spend on a £200 controller and a £500 headset, you are going to have that advantage in game. Also, if you're paying sort of £70 a month for your internet, unlike the guy who doesn't have £70 a month and is paying £4.50 for their broadband, you are obviously also going to have the advantage there. Right here in the game you'll probably see me with my appalling broadband lagging out everywhere. And I went from 1 to 2 bars in this game, sometimes it popped up to 3 and then dropped back down to 2. And I'm really sorry for that one, guys. This is the only gameplay, however, I have at this time, as I'm not at home currently. So I thought I would make this video to sort of make up for that, as I won't be having some very good gameplay for you guys to watch. So in the gaming world, the people with the most money essentially will get the biggest advantage, and that is something that we have lived with I would not advise for you to play with a Xbox controller on a a PC, as I've tried it personally. It is hard, as there is no aim assist on first-person shooter games. However, if you're playing a single-player game and that is what you want to play with, then by all means go ahead. Most games now on Steam do have controller support, and it is sort of availability. So basically, back on to the topic of the Dream Console. So this Dream Console is going to be something that, as I've said, everyone can afford. It's not going to be the same as the Xbox One, where it is very, very expensive. I will admit to you guys, I do have an Xbox One, and I know it was expensive when I bought it. It was around £400, and that is pretty expensive for something just to play games on. I mean, the computer I'm getting is a £700 gaming computer, and well, not really gaming computer, but it has the same sort of specifications that I would expect to find in a gaming computer, and that will run games probably faster than my Xbox One will, and you're sort of looking there at something you can do all these multitasking tasks as well as play the games. So that is why I have thought of this idea for the, let's call it the ultimate games console. You can customize it. It can be customized anytime. It doesn't have to be a one-off thing. So even if you don't have enough money at the start, you could possibly buy some of the parts you do have enough money for and save up for some others. Therefore, being able to upgrade your own console on your own gives you far, far, far more sort of power over what is happening with your games and how you're deciding to play these games. So that is it for me today, guys. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and you like this idea of the ultimate games console, then please remember to leave a like and a comment below just saying ultimate games console, yeah, or something like that, or giving me you guys' opinion on the ultimate games console. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I have been Cryptex, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.